it was my life destiny to have those things happen to me so that I could find ways to get through it. And then I could share those ways that I used with other people.
Jared Dennis speaks philosophically about his struggles with alcohol, an accusation of domestic abuse, and the moment that led to his firing from the Summit County Sheriff's Department.
So I lost my job with the sheriff's office. I lost my opportunity to parent my kids because, as part of the criminal offense that had occurred, that I was accused of, that took my kids away from me.
Jared credits optimism, sheer will, and his current wife, Tennille, for surviving those dark days.
The day that I lost everything, Tennille's always been super supportive of me. And I think that without her being involved and like giving me that hope, it's pretty amazing when you fall in love with somebody and you know it's right. Like any person, you're just one bad decision away from losing everything in that moment.
Jared got back on his feet by identifying his addiction to alcohol and staying focused on what mattered most, seeing his kids again.
In a lot of ways, like binge drinking, once I had one, I couldn't stop. And I needed something bigger than me to help me kind of through that path. And that became, my relationship with Tennille and trying to get my kids back.
He now has full custody of his children and is working again at the Dillon Police Department. Jared and Tennille now run a CrossFit Studio that has a special program for people struggling with addiction.
What the gym gave us is that, when you're open about those things that make you vulnerable, you meet people that have similar struggles.
The program works on combining physical fitness with some key tools needed to address addiction. Their studio is also about seeing each other as equals, no matter where they are in life.
And then we have a lot of police officers in the county that have also come and taken part in that class. So it kind of like gives us the opportunity to kind of put everyone on an equal playing field, and then they get to meet some of the cops in the community and they feel more comfortable in that environment. And it kind of humanizes that kind of relationship.
His advice to those who are in a dark place: let the feelings come and share them with a trusted person.
It's just allowing yourself to feel, to have a day that you feel like cry, or, talk to somebody and tell them, I had a bad day too. But the more I allow myself to feel, the better, I get those tools to address those struggles that I'm having in my life.
If you're struggling and need resources, go to buildinghopesummit.org. You can also find more faces of hope like Jared. Tana Lockhart, Crystal 93 News.